Christ, nevertheless I live, yet not I, but Christ who lives in me. I don't desire your approval, your friendship, your camaraderie, anything.
Hit him in the chest with it.
I'm serving to hear him say one day, well done. Not good in faithful service. Now, apart from that, I hope you get saved. Then we can, we'll have something in common. You get saved, but if you don't, you're going to hell. I know you don't like this. So now here it is. The disabled people spoke with one voice. Now, will you tell me why the church is divided on this?
And there you have it. Another video of Bishop Patrick Wood from North Carolina. Keep me down in the comments. Now let me know what you think about this. Now let me say this. Welcome to all the new subscribers to the channel. I appreciate all of you being a part of this community and sharing in the comments. I learned so much from your comments on previous videos. And I'm
You get them in their chest. Because then, I don't know if anybody was swinging, but if they thought they were throwing some punches, they weren't throwing no punches.
Let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the video so we can get more musicians involved in the conversation. And like I always say, y'all,
how many of you have lost your faith because you saw somebody else die what you about to go through? Yo. All right.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Faking the give. Now Watson. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
And why they couldn't have it? Because of the read.
For a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I can't. My toes.
Turns out, it is hard walking around with someone else's shoes.
And it turns out the Jewel is a quality insurance company that's just...
They'll fake the handoff. Now
What's up, Gerald, creator of Gospel Chops and your host for this YouTube channel. Good for you, man.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it. And so
No, let me be
after that
incompletion.
So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Is your church a safe space? If government busted in your church service waving weapons around, what would you do? Is there a contingency plan in place?
Here's Watson.
If you don't know what you would do, who are you depending on to know whose job is it to secure the church facility? In the majority opinion of the New York Pistol and Rifle Association, Deep Bruin, Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, the GOAT, wrote that the Second Amendment gives us the right, me and you, to carry a gun outside the home for self-defense. That includes church. But many law-abiding citizens refuse to carry a gun, even as crime surges around the country.
Hi everyone, I'm Anne-Marie Green, and thank
That's
you
why I
for
say,
joining us.
yeah, every time you leave the house, you need to take it with you.
Shooting 6 years
The
later.
Browns
Say
kicking
less.
team out there now as they
On June
send
17th,
this one
a
away.
21-year-old white supremacist opened fire at a Bible
And a fair
study
catch
at
signal
the
for
historic
and
Unitarian
taken
Church
successfully.
in Charleston, South Carolina, in hopes of having a race war. 9 worshipers lost their lives in the attack, including senior pastor and state senator Clemente Pinckney. CBS contributor Antoine Seawright traveled to the Mother Emanuel Church, and over the next half hour, you will hear his conversations with survivors and church
Jackson and the
leaders
Ravens
about
come up
what
now
happened
first
that
and
horrific
10
day.
at their
As a community,
25-yard
continues
line.
to remember those who lost their lives. We
They'll
begin
try
with
and
a
start this
discussion
drive in the air. Gets this underneath to Dobbins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown.
16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Barney, when we call our game, we talk about Lamar Jackson, his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Jackson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation. That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ooh, that's locked.
To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right.
Oh, my Lord.
Taken in by Demir Burr.
Oh, my Lord.
Down inside the 20. Excellent gain, 35 yards.
Never mind.
Momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That was my point. Apparently that wasn't not clear.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
It felt like it was right beside me, of course. And I leaped under the desk with my mom. And, and she was asking me, like, is your daddy going to die? And so forth. And, I'm just, you're hearing all of this going on in the next room, the ruckus and the movement and, and all of that. I'm just kind of like in shock. And then I heard someone right outside.
This time Jackson will throw it. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass out.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. There he goes, left side. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Got an open man at Schwartz. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I was just thinking.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And they got him out of it.
To throw again on second down. Watson going out wide, finds Chubb. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it.
Ida B. Wells once said, a Winchester rifle should have a place of honor in every black home, and it should be used for that protection which the law refuses to give.
Get a little bit more pressure.
Harriet Tubman was famously known to carry a sidearm on the Underground Railroad.
They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
A man's free to rest in 3 boxes.
To try and get more pressure at the pass.
Ballot box, jury box,
And he is going to go down.
crusher.
Back at the 11-yard line. Gets the sack. Now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Senior at the top stood up from his seat, pulled out a long gun, and fired several times. Other church members right there shooting
From the
back.
gun, here's
One victim
Watson.
was killed, another in critical condition. The gunman did not
Toward the
survive.
back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the field. This one was a big complete.
Let's give this defense some credit. They got the guys get downfield.
Tonight, he shot these cages out of
They
Texas.
stood their ground.
What?
Gunfire interrupting a quiet church service. The violence unfolded just minutes before 10 a.m.
Nigga spell like that.
Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. York able to send this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
What a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year.
Wow.
Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Covering his wife with his old body.
Now, I'm not going to hold you today, but when you get time, rewind that video.
Out is the
Take a look
kickoff
in that
unit as
section
they
there.
run up and
Pause
send
the
this one
video
away.
and see how many of those parishioners
And no return on this
reach
one. It's a
for
fair
a weapon.
catch, a signal for, and
they
take
make
it.
it left. It might surprise you. It had me count. More than a couple, let's just say that. Is your church prepared to take on the chaos of today's modern society?
The Baltimore offense at
That's a
the
serious
line,
question.
set to get going.
And
As
if
the
you
offense
haven't
comes out
considered
here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time
suggest
out, but
you
they were moving the football
So
down
you
the field. Looked like they were going to have a
back in
sustained
the day,
drive that
I used
ended
to
in
carry a
points.
camera everywhere I went,
Pickens
hoping to catch a musician in some candid moment so that I could bring it to you on this YouTube
To
channel.
build on because they found some play calls at
I
work.
found myself in Los
Now,
Angeles,
they build another
California.
drive
one
and
weekend.
find a way to avoid the turnover.
I had my
They
camera
did
on me,
last
always staying strapped. Decided to go by a mega church
So the big
in the
play
city.
moves him all the way across midfield. It's
And when I
1st
got
and 10 from
there,
the 45.
I realized that security was important to the church.
Yet again, targeting and
As
finding
I
Mark
approached
Andrews.
from down the street, I
Brought
saw
down just shy of the 40.
uniformed armed
The
security.
Ravens at 500, 3-3 through the season's
front of the
first 6 weeks. They come in
At the
losing
gate.
2 straight, so trying to
In
turn
the
things
parking
around
lot.
here.
And you just
At the
mentioned
front
2
door.
straight, and when you're talking about 2 games,
Very
there's
visible,
nothing to
very
brag about.
noticeable.
They feel like they've been a little
Armed
bit on
security.
And he's going to be sacked.
I didn't think anything of it.
Second back right
I had
down
my
the
camera in
midfield
hand. I'm ready to
stripe.
go to church. I went inside.
Push him back 8
Took my
yards
seat.
and time on second down.
As church began,
And another long
the
drive.
band started playing.
The defense
That's
is
what I'm there
demanding
for.
in the end
See if
zone.
I can catch the
Nothing to
musical
show for the
moments.
last drive offensively. They can't come away
A
empty-handed
gentleman
again.
approached me in a tight blazer that showed that he was a very muscular guy. Looked like he could have played linebacker in the NFL. And his fitted blazer with a bulge about the waist.
Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all
Well,
the
it's silly.
stats and
I knew
scores
that
from games
was.
in progress around the
He said, "Excuse me,
NFL.
sir,
Best
very
one-time
nicely.
tasker in the business.
Excuse me, sir. You can't do that here." I had my camera out. I'm recording, trying to catch musicians, see what's going on in the service. "Excuse me, sir. You can't do that here.
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
I'm like,
eluding the
see
pressure.
what? I always do this.
He's going to fire one. Corner
You
to the
can't
end zone.
record it.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to
my
the
little
20.
camcorder, closed it up, put it down.
Trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon,
This
when you're
dude
on
is
the run,
huge.
sometimes your
Good,
downfield
my
vision
guy.
can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of
But that was the
extending
first
the
moment
play
that I
is sometimes when
became
receivers
aware
find their way open, but
of
oftentimes you end up
security
closing
inside
down
the
on
sanctuary
field,
because that
but
service
bringing
went
those
on.
defenders to the ball.
And I had this 5 or 6 more guys that looked like that guy.
Falling incomplete.
That's going to frustrate the coaching staff a little bit.
Big
They
tough
dialed up the
guys,
deep
blazers.
shot, but they weren't on the
Blazers.
same page on that play.
Around the
Heck,
waist.
I don't think they were in the same book. I think he thought he was going to do something
At that
else.
point, I
Ended up going
became
over the
aware of
sidelines. Well incomplete.
in sanctuary security. The importance of it, the significance of it. Now, of course, this was a celebrity pastor, so maybe that's different, but maybe it's not in today's
To throw
society.
once more on 2nd and 10. Watson, he's going to let it go again.
Oh my
He
God.
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Inside.
Picked off by Patrick Queen. And a great return as he
That's
gets
all
this all
me,
the way
bro.
down close to the 30-yard line.
It's your
This
church.
defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for
So
more
handle
than
the
2
situation.
in the first half.
Do not
That
adjust
might
your set.
spin out of
This is not
control.
instant replay.
If
This is
it
a
comes to
defense that is
physical
locked in.
your
They're
section.
essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning them into
Are you
receivers
prepared like that Los Angeles
It's
church
amazing what I'm seeing.
stop
Because the
that
reaction to
visitor
those guys
ever
on the
making
back
it
seven, phenomenal.
past the
And
front?
now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Be pretty
Give
hard
them
to
credit
get
winning
to.
that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit if they took the field charged
Do you have a plan in
after taking
place?
over after a turnover.
If so, what's that plan? Is it effective? Is it working?
After the incomplete pass here now,
Does it
it's
intimidate the
2nd and
members?
10.
Because I'll just be honest. If I was in service next to you, I'd want you to have
From
it
the
on.
gun, Jackson.
I'd feel better about the situation.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have it here.
Even in the
as
worst
they
situation.
start at their own
Get him out of here, coach.
24-yard line.
I want
In
you to
the
have it.
first half for him, and that's now 3
And I'm gonna trust you
interceptions. But Charles,
that if
with
something
talent,
went
if
left-
anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
And I couldn't save myself.
You don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the
That
league
you have my
without
back.
developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime.
And it might just make me comfortable enough to close both
Meanwhile,
eyes.
they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Knowing you
Defense
got that
schemed
thing.
going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot.
What do you think?
And they took it. If he comes
I wanna
down
know
with
your
that one,
thoughts.
a
Let me know.
huge offensive stop.
As
The
usual,
defense with a nice play,
Like
knocking
the
that one
video.
away.
subscribe to the channel. Share the video so we get more musicians involved in the conversation. And like I always say, y'all, always remember and never forget,
Action, it's Watson.
without the gospel, it's just
And that is
jobs.
caught downfield by Beckham. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A shotgun snap for Watson. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson.
At the age of 35, stop everything you're doing right now.
Sideline throw is complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Again, it's Watson. Caught slant. Touchdown, Browns. Anthony Schwartz, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Jimmy Jones, 20% of pickup orders ordered online.
And that makes our score 17-0.
Blacks don't mess around. We different from 90.
What's up, y'all? It's the Terry
Now
Norton,
kick this one away, and off it goes.
Want to make sure y'all go head over to nightanddaynetmarket.com. Get you some Melanie merch, t-shirts, shoes, bags, jewelry, anything you can think of is gonna go.
What's good, Kirby Kane? It's your boy JR, and I'm back with another one. Reality TV star Masika calls out comedian Tiffany Haddish and he'll be scared for that nasty-ass pedal skit skit they just got exposed for. Masika takes to her Twitter in a post saying, I'm Beyonce's cousin. Clip I saw was less than 60 seconds, and I'm in a deep shot. It's not even half of what was described in the article. How the F they get away with this disgusting sick mess? A Twitter account by the name Cat Timbar says, Tiffany Haddish got Prince Andrew's lawyer. She goes on to say that lawyer represents Armie Hammer, Dave Portnoy, and Chris Snow. He's well known for defending people accused of sex crimes for using victim-blaming and shaming tactics. According to this TMZ article, Tiffany attorney Andrew Brettler says the lawsuit is merely an extortion attempt, telling us the plaintiff's mother, Trisha Morris, has been trying to assert those bogus claims against Haddish for several years. Lord Jesus. A Twitter account by the name of Alexis Texas 2.0 posted a Def Comedy Jam clip of Tiffany Haddish for the caption reading, I realized Tiffany Haddish was off a few years ago at the Def Comedy Jam 25. Let's get into this clip real quick.
They'll run with Chubb.
As you remember, comedian Cat Williams spoke on Tiffany Haddish's career in the interview he did with Frankie and Wanda in the morning. Let's get into this video real quick.
The Browns are able to add on to their first half lead.
You can't tell
Now
me
the
your
offense
favorite
will burn
Tiffany
their
Haddish
third
joke.
and
Why?
final
Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done it special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody. And they already ready to down on me and up somebody who has showed them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip goofball? Or do you think that was already a script and they handed it to her? It's up to
The
you.
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Appreciate you tuning in, man. Sub to the channel, man. Daily streams, man. Whenever the op want to load up, man. Appreciate you tuning in, man.
The one with 4
Big division lead right here, you feel
of our greatest black actresses in it. I mean that one.
Right. But I'm just saying, Tiffany Haddish.
Ma'am, you could have been that
The
role.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Unless you thought
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board.
Make sure you thumbs up this video and comment.
But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. York now for the extra point.
It's Mike West, also known as Mike Wood. He's getting ready for some stuff for the 2022 Comedy Club. He'll be kicking it off, getting bread stretched back to the Comedy Club. Showlines on Broadway, Orange Line Village. You don't want to miss him take the stage at the DC Improv. Then he'll be Shocking Sunday's Comedy Show. Los Angeles, California.
We have to start making mistakes with P.I. I remember we had
Offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, really just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Gordon to return from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams looking for a spark from their special teams.
That's
not what they got.
I seen you holding your hip and stuff now. Let me tell you.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious. And my goodness, another interception. John Johnson with the INT. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
After the interception, here's Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there starting the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. It hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
A gain of 3, second down.
When he went to politics to become the president of Ukraine, he didn't come in there with a joke.
Here's Jackson to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And now here's another interception. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th of the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Ooh, that's Prathan, son. That's Prathan. He just helped that. That's it. He gonna eat some mashed potatoes. That's some things.
I'm not going to say anything about your performance that's not to you. I'm not going to be taking
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably going out the window.
No. Get that.
This is a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future.
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. They certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've caused big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On third down, Jackson.
I'm going 5 minutes with her.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards on that one. Raven first.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Jackson on first down. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they've not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a first down. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Jackson now. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by John Johnson, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety only allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Watson. And he will find this man Schwartz. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
You have to think you another scenario. You know what a fight, if you were a fight.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And trouble trying the middle here. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Browns have got it on cruise control. The York on now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
If you run it, if you jog it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point. Using his turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They go play action now. Jackson. And now here's another interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
It's Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
36 grams of high-quality protein.
Bird to return from his end zone.
Are you ready?
I was gonna say, I know what this is. This fool's gonna cut up by her.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping. And my goodness, another interception. John Johnson with the INT. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Troy Pride. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Watson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Guys, I have been looking for this since February. I have
Trying
not
to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Decided to do their thing. I have looked at 2 different states.
They'll give it to
I
Chubb.
have looked at over 10 different
And
sports.
he is
I have not
into the
found
end
this
zone.
anywhere.
Touchdown,
Not everywhere.
Cleveland.
Jeff and I went to Florence the other day.
Nick
And
Chubb,
surprisingly,
his
he was
second
there.
touchdown of the
What is going on?
afternoon.
Now
And
this
the
is not being
Browns are
taken
able to
here
extend their
because
lead in the
I
final
could not find it
seconds of
anywhere.
this
And then
third
all of a sudden
quarter.
it's here and now it's over there.
Extra
So I
point
got
by
me a
York
40
is
supply.
up and good.
Guys, you need to
And the
get
lead
this
grows
stuff
even
down.
larger here
I'm
in the
not
third
getting all
quarter.
this grief
The Browns
going
kicking
on.
team out there now
All
as
this
they'll send
ridiculous.
this one away.
It may be outlawed pretty soon, and you do not want to regret it.
Okay, guys, if you are prepping, look for the steel Walmart $10 right there. Grab you some fertilizer with all the fertilizer issues. You're going to get some. And I got some right there. Thanks to my trusty sidekick right there. Thank you, trusty sidekick, for loading it into my basket.
Forced labor, slave labor.
It is. That's why I had 3 boys.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here. Charles, they've been struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up.
Stock it up. All right, so this makes a good deal for the week, and I'm going to be ready to
Want to go out there in the yard tomorrow?
Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is, don't quit competing.
So we can take a knife and start cutting some stuff there.
You got a knife to do that with? Because I know
Now it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bird. And he will have the Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jackson now off the bootleg. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. He's got room at the 30. And he'll go down, but not.
I'm not letting you score, bro. You can throw another good. I'm not letting you score, bro.
Big time. That winds up
I don't care
going
what
for
you're doing.
31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson rolling to his left.
Ah, give me that.
Complete.
Come on, Denzel.
They've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds just inside the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. Nobody's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good
I knew that they could go for freaking go. I knew that they could go. That nigga said that nigga not gonna stop me.
True to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion.
I'm trying not to keep pointing on, but he keep trying to throw it.
To not show that he's
I'll take it right on to the house.
Tell you, no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And again, it's Chubb. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Sacked on the corner blitz by Marlon Humphrey.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. So he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Oh, the return is O'Shea. And he goes out right around the 39. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Play action. Now Jackson. And my goodness, another
That's how you close down on the ball, cuz.
Jimmy Moreland. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 23. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to get a shutout. You might know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, it's a 4-yard loss. Really sets him back now for 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. A couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jimmy Moreland. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Chubb will get the call running left. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeout. York now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Bird to return from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half was pretty much a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way the opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Ravens going to use their third and final.
Really, bro? You call a timeout this late?
Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing again on second down. Jackson, throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Wow.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.